Hello everybody and welcome to this very special episode of Take Juan. I am here at the red carpet premiere for the opening film of this year's Vancouver International Film Festival. We are about to watch Marie Clements' Bones of Crows. The red carpet is about to begin. Check it out. Hello Marie.
Hi there. Hi.
Congratulations on opening the 31st edition of the Vancouver International Film Festival. That is absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting for
Hell
sure.
yeah. I can't wait to watch this movie. I have heard nothing but great things. And I just wanted to ask you if you could tell our viewers a bit about Bones of Crows. What is this film and what makes it so special?
Well, it's around a character called Aline, who's in her 20s and enters World War II as a code talker and falls in love with another soldier from the West Coast, and they marry and have kids, and then their memories of residential school come back to them. So it's really looking at a multi-generational family, their experience with residential school, and how it affected their family members for generations.
Wow, I can't wait to watch it. I also wanted to ask you, what do you want people to take away from watching this film? Like, what do you hope audiences think afterwards?
I think for people that don't know about residential school or enough, I want them to be able to understand what that experience might have felt like. And hopefully, if people can feel, if they can have empathy, then there's a potential for change. So there's that.
That's beautiful. And now the last question that I wanted to ask you, it's a bit random, but what's your favorite film? Or if you don't have a favorite, what's the first one that comes to mind?
I've been talking up The Fast Runner because it did leave me with in awe, but also was really inspiring. So.
That's a beautiful movie. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Questions about the structure of the film and the shifts in time and how that maybe came together over time for yourself in the writing and construction of the film.
Well, I'm a bit strange, so that helps. But I do think part of it was really looking at the narrative as a psychological drama, and how do human beings experience trauma? How do we we're all trying to survive, we're all trying to stand upright and be brave, but how do those thoughts and those experiences come back to us? And I do really believe that, of course everyone loves, a straight-ahead narrative, but, as human beings, we wake up in the morning, we have this day to get ready for, but we're thinking maybe about our parents or our aunts and uncles, and then we're thinking about what we're going to do on Monday. So I think we live in different tenses, all the time, and we shift back and forth with that. So it's really looking at how can I portray an experience that isn't just a one-off thing that we see. It's actually something that lives inside of us and breathes inside of us.
Okay, so we just watched Bones of Crows, the new film by Marie Clements. This is the first film in the 41st edition of the Vancouver International Film Festival, and I thought this movie was very, very good. It is a powerful film. This film packs a heavy punch. It is very emotional, it is very poignant, and I really, really liked it. Some of the things that I love the most about this film is some of the visuals are breathtaking, some of the performances are really freaking great, and this is a very important film, because everyone should know what happened in residential schools here in Canada, and I believe this film does a great job of raising awareness. This is a film that I thoroughly enjoyed. That said, if there are some things that I would criticize, I would say that some of the lines of dialogue I believe were a bit too heavy-handed, and I will say that especially in the first two acts of the film, I was a bit concerned because I saw that the film was trying to introduce like 6 different storylines at the same time. I didn't know where they were going, and honestly, watching the first 2 acts of the film, I thought like, okay, you could have just picked a lane, picked a story, and just focus on that. That said, in the 3rd act, in the very ending of the film, they tied everything together so beautifully that everything made sense, and I completely understand why there are so many different storylines, so many different characters, and so many different time periods in this one film. Once again, Bones of Crows is a very special film, is a very poignant one, and is one that deserves to be seen. Thank you.